But the one thing I remember about that day is that sitting in our living room and my dad saying things are never going to be the same again.
I have family that lives in New York. I have friends out there now, but at the time, just family. My aunt, my uncle, and my cousins. Their three daughters. And that was just when cell phones were like starting to take off. So you didn't have that instant communication. So it was like worrying, were they okay? Where were they at? You know what I mean? And to, have that type of worry from me with having family out there, I could just imagine, all the other people who, had that worry, and then the people who actually lost people as well.
Yeah.
Just such a confusing time, such a emotional time, and it's something that lives with you forever if you experienced it, whether it was from afar or directly. You were directly impacted.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I think the Americans that came together and banded as one to help each other out, that was really good. And even the safety and everything that they have now from flying, right? Like they put all those measures in place to ensure that hopefully this never happens again.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was a crazy day. I know we've all visited the site and it looks big. Like when you're there, you're like, wow, this is a huge spot. It's a huge building. It's a big old hole in the ground. Grateful that I'm able to visit and show my respect. But just looking at it in person, it's bigger than what it seems.
Yeah,
Wave, that building was huge.
it's
Yeah.
wild because I think I went out there 2015. I think that's when, like, right before the new World Trade Center like had
Hmm.
opened. I don't think it had opened yet, but the pools were there and everything, and the new buildings are up and whatnot. But to be there, it's like so quiet down. It's weird because you're in New York, but it's so quiet down there. At least at
Hmm.
that point in time, it was, and you just feel this calmness, and everything is very still, and it's a lot of peace and serenity down there. So I think they did a really good job putting all that together in remembrance of all those people. And the other crazy thing about it is, from what I can remember, that's the only time that the NFL has ever taken a week off as well.